Welcome to Fireside Gaming. I'm Willem, and this time around I'm playing a game that is maybe not quite what you would expect. It's a game about digging a hole. And I know that sounds strange at first, and honestly you're going to look at this game and you're going to think, oh, it's one of those cheap, crappy games. And admittedly, it's kind of is. It's one of those games I would call streamer bait. But I happen to have very much enjoyed it. I don't know if you guys have ever played like the old Flash games where you would mine down deeper, collect ores, take them back, sell them, buy yourself some upgrades, and continue to mine even further down until you reach the end of the game where there's some almighty treasure, or maybe you just burn out. I talked about these in my Flashpoint video. They're a genre of game that is very limited in the sense that there's not many of them, but the kind of grind that it has is appealing. It's a weirdly satisfying type of game where the progress that you make is visible. It's physical. You can see it and you can appreciate it. And you also see it in your upgrades because your shovel will start to dig out bigger holes, and that's satisfying. I know it sounds silly, but it really appeals to me. Now, granted, I paid $5 for this game, which isn't bad, and I got about 2.5 hours out of it on my playthrough. And I am one of those normal people who, there's an X in the middle, I dug around that X for the most part, dug down, found special items, did all of that jazz, and had a cavern system that I explored. Now, you don't have to be normal like me. You can be crazy. You can be a psychopath. Like my wife. Because my wife played this game right after I did. And rather than doing what the game wanted her to do, she dug out the entire backyard. Like just all of it. Emptied it out, made a spiraling path down, the whole 100 meters down to the bottom. Crazy. I don't know how those people sleep at night. They're weird. My wife is weird. But on the flip side, she did get to do some extra stuff that I didn't because she found keys and things that I never found. So she got more out of it, a lot more. I think she put closer to 6 hours into the game, which when you consider that I put about 2.5, she more than doubled my time. And if we're being honest, it's not like a game about digging a hole is overly impressive in any way, shape, or form. It's got very simple visuals. It has next to, I don't even think it has music. It might have like the slightest bit of music. It has very generic stock sounding sound effects. And yeah, it's just not overly impressive, but it was fun. It's the kind of thing where I don't know as if I could necessarily just recommend this game to anyone. But if it's the kind of game where you were just looking for a time waste or something to fill the empty spaces of your day, if you even have those in this very work-heavy culture, then I could see getting into it. And it makes sense that this game lacks the polish that it does. From my understanding, it was made by a solo dev who was basically just playing around and experimenting with the engine and came up with this concept and made this little game and put it on Steam. And if I remember what I read right, he really didn't expect to get this much attention on the game. It kind of took off because, well, I mean, it's YouTuber streamer bait, let's be honest. I'm talking about it right now. Plenty of other big-name YouTubers have played it or streamed it on Twitch or whatever. It appeals to that kind of crowd. And truthfully, I'm not normally the kind of person that gets into these type of games. But it's because this one was specifically based around digging, and I always find digging games to be fun and entertaining because they are a special kind of brain rot that appeals to me. And if you happen to have the same special kind of brain rot that I do, or the even worse brain rot that my wife has, this game might appeal to you. And for $5, it's not bad. 2 hours, whenever you beat it, you can go through and play in achievement mode, and that's kind of interesting because it gives you more to work toward. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I literally started playing the New Game Plus mode right after I beat the game. Silly as it is. But don't consider this like a hard recommend or anything like that. It's definitely not the kind of game you need to run out and play, but it's something that could be fun. But either way, thank you for sticking around for this video. I decided to do something a little more off the cuff, no script, just kind of recording my thoughts and making a video about them. If you've liked this, then please let me know. Maybe I'll try doing more videos like this in the future, or if you want, I will go back to strictly sticking to scripts because public speaking is not my forte. Either way, until next time, take it easy.